Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss how Philippine government policies shape agricultural science and technology through the lens of agroforestry, focusing on the National Greening Program or NGP. The National Greening Program was launched to address major national issues such as deforestation, climate change, and rural poverty. However, while it successfully increased forest cover, it also revealed important challenges related to sustainability, community involvement, and policy implementation. Using the science, technology, and society perspective, we will explain what this case teaches us about how government decisions affect people, culture, and the environment.
The Philippines has long faced problems of deforestation due to illegal logging, land conversion, and population pressures. These problems threaten biodiversity, food security, and farmers' livelihoods. To address this, the government implemented a national greening program in 2011 under the Executive Order 26 through the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. This program aimed to plant billions of trees nationwide to mitigate the effects of climate change, restore damaged lands, and create jobs in rural areas. Agroforestry played a key role in this program by integrating trees with crops and farming systems. Farmers were able to gain income while restoring the environment.
Government policy under the NGP directly guided agricultural science and technology by influencing research, priorities, technology promotion, and farmer support. Research institutes and government agencies focus on tree propagation, seedling production, and land rehabilitation techniques. Nurseries were established and farmers were trained in tree planting and maintenance. However, policy decisions also affected outcomes in many areas. Fast-growing or non-native species were prioritized to meet planting targets, sometimes at the expense of biodiversity and long-term ecological balance. This shows how policy choice can shape not only what technologies are promoted but also their environmental impact.
An ethical and equity perspective, the NGP raises important question. Who decided what trees or plants and who controlled the land? In some cases, indigenous knowledge and traditional agroforestry practices were overlooked. Limited access to technology and long-term support also affected poorer communities. Environmentally, monocropping or trees reduce biodiversity and increases vulnerability to pests and climate stress. These issues show how sustainability is not just about planting trees but about fairness, cultural respect, and long-term environmentally responsibility.
So, looking forward, agriculture, science, and technology policies like the National Greening Program can be improved. Greater emphasis should be placed on the native species, diversified agroforestry system, and genuine community participation. Farmers and indigenous people should be partners, not just implementers. By aligning policy with sustainability, inclusivity, and ethical responsibility, agroforestry programs can better support food security, climate resilience, and rural livelihoods. So, in conclusion, the National Greening Program teach that government policy strongly shape science and technology, and that their true success depends on how well they serve both people and the environment.